Crack-a-lack on the track.
This song goes out to the martyrs.
We are the graduates.
Tracks a trillion. As water reflects the face, so one's life reflects the heart. As I see through all these different facades, it's like I've really been gifted with the wisdom of God. Some people living in awe. Authority don't give a fuck, dog, I'm pissing them off. I'm like an eagle flying high and I ain't missing the claws. You better pray to the eye in the sky, your lucky thoughts don't get chopped off while I'm gnawing on your haunches. It's a fucking massacre, and ain't nobody here to stop this like Bill Clinton's Rwanda. He was not a man of honor, grew fond of Monica, sauntered up and put his penis onto her probably several times before he ever got caught in her. It's hilarious, the various commercial parts she got out of it for sucking cock and losing weight. Keep it up, you're doing great. That's America's way of saying thanks, so people don't pay attention to the rates at the banks. Getting raped in the face as we're filling up our tanks and they're building up their tanks. This whole hunger's to be free, it's something that we need. God, I plead, deliver us from the power and the greed. It's been a pretty hard life, I peer into the dark night, searching for a small light so I can plant a seed. This whole hunger's to be free, it's something that we need. God, I plead, deliver us from the power and the greed. It's been a pretty hard life, I peer into the dark night, searching for a small light so I can plant a seed. You're eating their poison cause you take what you get. They're giving you choices, you can lay down or sit. And I'll put $1,000 up, half of y'all wouldn't stand up if they came to your house to take all of your shit. I thought we live in the land of liberty, put your hands up if you're free and you're finished with tyranny, this is it. Cause if we keep living, they're loving, they're giving for nothing, they're sharing a meal together like Thanksgiving stuffing, and they can never get tough, and I always knew they were bluffing. The people's power pulls an ace of spades and we trumpet. It's a mental revolution, this is human evolution. If you wanna survive, then become immune to self-delusion. Pollution of the mind, can you see through the illusions that are secretly inducing the people's mass confusion? We gotta come together, demanding something better from the 1%ers. Intrusion to their power abusing. This whole hunger's to be free, it's something that we need. God, I plead, deliver us from the power and the greed. It's been a pretty hard life, I peer into the dark night, searching for a small light so I can plant a seed. That's all hunger's to be freed, it's something that we need. God, I plead, deliver us from the power and the greed. It's been a pretty hard life, I peer into the dark night, searching for a small light so I can plant a seed. And until the philosophy which holds one man superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned, then people will be clashing, wild things with sharp teeth gnashing, fighting over who gets to be chief fascist. Well, I am King Maxin, I claim my throne, leader of the meek man, and you can't tame my bones as long as my soul dwells within. And they try to quell my vision, but my third eye isn't missing. All the darkness held within my society, why should I try to be a part of it when all it's ever done is lie to me, encourage me to act violently. They wanna lock me up so they can silence me, keeping me indebted and dependent on these tax returns I'm filing, keeping track of every phone number that I'm dialing. I hope y'all can hear me cause I won't go quietly. Power to the people, I'ma die while I'm rioting. I know you speaking evil, so don't even try to lie to me. We at the promised land like this is fucking Deuteronomy. I'm laying down the law and accepting no apologies. I've gotta be an angel or some type of monstrosity. Obviously you motherfuckers are hearing me audibly, but are you seeing me optically? With your third eye possibly. With your third eye possibly. This whole hunger's to be free, it's something that we need. God, I plead, deliver us from the power and the greed. It's been a pretty hard life,